At the end of the last video, I mentioned that we were going to go into a retrospective. But before we do that, I want to point out, so there were some changes that I made to these files, and you'll find them in the project files. If you get the project files for this course, you'll find that this is what we edited as we were going through this tutorial and this project. But this is what you'll find in the output. So I made some changes here. And these were because when I sent these over to McKinsey, we exported at the end of the last video, we exported everything. Everything was good to go, and I was happy with them. We sent them over to McKinsey, who in this case is our client. I mean, she's the model in these photos as well, but she's also the client. And she preferred a little bit of a darker look. She wanted something a little bit darker. So we went through a process and back and forth through text just to, sent a few options, made some changes. You can see here some of the changes that were made. So this is before and this is after. And she just wanted a little bit of a darker look. And that's a stylistic thing, which is perfectly fine. But the way that we edited these made it super easy to do because we went through, we made all of those edits. So some of these edits where we took the time to make a sky replacement, something like this. She wanted it to be just a little bit darker. So we made those edited, or we made those edits, I should say, there. And something like this. So before and then after. And I get that. I really like the after. I liked the before. I like the after. It's a stylistic thing. And that's where, the creativity comes into it, where they can both be right. There's no wrong answer here. So if you grab the project files, you're going to find this edit here and all these edits in here. But feel free to make them your own. If you prefer something else and you're going through and you're editing these and you're practicing and you're learning new things, make them your own. And I'd love to see what you make of these if you do go through and edit those. But I just wanted to point out some of these changes that were made, just a slight adjustment at the end to the high dynamic range, a little bit on the levels in order to essentially pop the contrast and bring down the darkness just a little bit for what she wanted. All right, so that is an end to this project. She's happy with those, and we are done here. So let's actually move on to the retrospective to learn a few things or to put a cap on this project. And I'll see you in the next video where we will do that.